LR, the liberal redneck here, coming to you from a country where a great many employers are finding it difficult to reopen their businesses as the pandemic becomes more and more under control for a lack of workers. Having had a taste of what an almost living wage is like due to the pandemic-induced higher unemployment benefits, workers are very reluctant to go back to starvation wages. Employers are trying to blame the workers as being too lazy to come back to work, and that's wishful thinking on their part. Workers are not lazy. They're fed up with poverty-level wages and no benefits. We live in a symbiotic economic system called capitalism, and employers need to realize exactly how that works. Let's start with the definition of symbiotic in relationship to capitalism. A mutually beneficial relationship between different people or groups. Employers rely on workers to provide the services and goods they sell, and workers rely on employers to provide them with the money from their labor they need to survive. The majority of employers in this country have been abusing this relationship for decades, and a day of reckoning has arrived. Workers are no longer willing to expend their labor for an employer who does not provide them with the necessary means to survive. The companies that realize and accept this situation have no problem getting as many employees as they need, because they pay the people who work for them a decent living wage with appropriate benefits, such as health care and paid vacations. As a result, they have a very loyal group of employees and a waiting list for any new openings that occur. The problem lies with those employers who want to maintain the old status quo where workers are supposed to be grateful for the chance to work at all, regardless of the substandard pay and no benefits. The current awakening of the labor force to their real value is going to be a major problem for those employers. They are left with two choices. Either totally revamp their business plan to give their workers a living wage, or permanently close their doors. There's no middle ground. If a symbiotic relationship disregards one of the participants, it cannot survive because that disregarded participant's going to leave for greener pastures. Will those businesses complaining that no one wants to work see the light and change the error of their ways? Probably not. And that is not necessarily a bad thing. Life lessons can be unyielding if you cannot accept the winds of change, and honoring the relationship between employer and employee is unacceptable to your business, then you do not deserve to have a business in the first place. You can reach me at theliberalredneck@gmail.com, and you can visit live with me and my talented colleagues for our weekly wrap-up every Friday at noon Central on blogtalkradio.com/theliberalredneck. Thanks for watching.